welcome to another episode of Earning the Hate. Hey, young people. This is actually a pretty funny video. So there appears to be something going on between the sheriff and the police chief, and their agencies are freaking pissed. This is a funny ass video on shit that happens all the time when you get agencies that feel like they're more important or they're in charge.
Come on.
Hey, Snipes, they're still denying us.
Okay, when she's saying they're still denying us, they're holding the PD back because their priority is sheriff's department. If you pull into the jail, because the sheriff runs the jail, if you pull into the jail and a sheriff guy's there, he's got priority. So there's 5 police guys that are there first with prisoners, and then they take a sheriff guy first. Then the state police has second priority, and the PD has last priority. Now, sometimes this is a money thing. The PD won't pay the sheriff because they get charged a booking fee, and then they don't pay the bill. Sometimes it's political. Sometimes it's personal. I don't know what's going on, but the sheriff is sending a message to the PD. You better play nice with me and my boys. Otherwise, I'm going to make your life miserable every time you arrest somebody.
Dudley left with his body, so that's 3 minus the 4 that they had. So they got 1 in there, and he still won't. Oh, God bless America. They won't let us in.
They won't let y'all in. They won't let me in.
Ain't that right?
No, you go in there before us, I'm gonna raise hell.
Watch this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna file.
So the deputy goes, watch this, because he knows he's going to go first.
I'm gonna file a complaint, a legitimate complaint.
That might look good.
Yeah, like we give a shit about your complaints. Whatever. Sheriff says we get to go first. File your complaint.
That's a mean bun. Go at home. Boom.
Out of there. Central. SB1, please.
Lieutenant Ness are about to get a complaint. 100%.
So let me give you guys a pro tip. When you complain on a lieutenant for doing something that the sheriff told him to do, your complaint is a waste of your time. But you go ahead and file it. With your tattoos on your arm. Or maybe that's not tattoos. Maybe it's just fixation.
That is the most unprofessional thing I've ever seen in my life.
Hey.
What do you think? How my legs so bad? I don't know.
So wait a minute.
Oh, don't yell it. Don't start yelling. Hey.
They are. This lieutenant's like, hey, I don't give a shit. I don't want to hear you guys. You're waiting.
Come on.
All right, I'm gonna file a complaint.
That's fine. That's fine. Good. How are you? Tell y'all have directives. I have directives. Sheriff says ain't nobody coming in. Only 5 at a time. SO and GSP has priority.
So, SO has priority,
And
even
GSP
though...
and you guys. I mean, this is beyond my control. I don't have anything, so don't yell at me. All right. As soon as that last one gets cleared, I'm going to bring in 5.
Hey, yeah, unless another SO unit shows up.
This is not my decision.
So that's a good point. The cop goes, what happens if another SO shows up? Well, then he goes first because that's the policy.
Because I'm about to have a stroke.
Yeah, because cops don't like to be told no. They want to beat the hell out of somebody, and the people they want to beat the hell out of have guns, and they have backup too. So it's one gang over another gang, and it's a turf issue. I love it when government feeds on each other.
This is a failure of justice.
And the jail does not like us, so we have 5 people sitting here outside waiting. It's wonderful.
I love it.
The sheriff is very pissed with us, okay?
Why?
And he runs the jail, so.
Why is he pissed? Maybe they pulled over. So this deputy has a call to go to a burglary in progress. Somebody's getting beat in their house, getting broken in, and a police unit's blocking his unit and he can't respond. Pay more taxes. If we only had more government, and if you gave up your guns, then you would be safe. How many of these isolated incidents do people have to figure out that government is not the answer, they're the problem?
Them goddamn supervisors can.
I understand. I get that.
So I can get the out the way.
See the same way I
All right, so
So I got a call to go to. I can't go to the call because y'all want to play stupid ass childish game. It ain't not. No, it ain't because of me, man. I got nothing to do with that. George, I got nothing to do with that in there. It ain't my goddamn call. It's between the sheriff and the
Seems like everybody understands it, but it ain't fixed.
works over there. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Move the goddamn car, or I'm gonna move the myself.
Go move it.
So he's threatening to move it himself because that's what cops do. And when he can't bully the guy goes, go ahead and move it. You ain't got the keys. How you going to move it?
How you gonna move it? Move it.
Move the goddamn car, man.
Moving the car.
Why?
Park.
Huh?
He's in the park.
Y'all acting like a bunch of guys.
So, by the letter of law, this is obstruction. This guy is performing his official duties and he has to go, and this guy is blocking his path, kidnapping and stopping him from responding. He could easily arrest the sergeant and the guy in the car for obstruction. He wouldn't go to the call then, and he might call his sergeants to arrest him for trying to arrest him because he's performing his official duties. I love it when government eats on each other.
Goddamn kids, man.
I'm gonna go get my stuff because this is getting stupid.
Somebody get the goddamn car so I can get out. They want to play games because y'all ain't letting them in, so they don't want to let me out. I hope I don't see you getting your ass whooped on the street because I'm gonna drive the out.
Okay, so now it gets into fuck you, I ain't backing you up. What escalates next after this is sheriff guys goes to the PD when cops get off duty, and when they drive their private car out, they pull them over and write them tickets. Then the PD will come to the sheriff's parking lot when they get off duty, and when they pull out of the parking lot in their private cars, they'll pull them over and write them a ticket.
And you can tell your goddamn supervisor and everybody else that sit there. Yeah. Do it. Honestly, you're in the car because I got a goddamn car to go to. And you don't want to move the goddamn car. Huh? Yeah. Don't stop for me. Don't stop for me.
So now he says, I ain't stopping for you if you get your ass beat either. Perfect. I love it. If we can get all law enforcement to work like these guys, it'll make a pesky citizen's job easier of surviving government's tyranny.
I don't know, but I'm probably gonna quit. This is.
Cops are always threatening to quit. Cops don't quit. They got great jobs, great benefits, good money. Every cop I've ever known has threatened to quit at least, I don't know, 4 or 5 times a month.
This is so stupid, dude.
Back it up so we don't have to bring his ass over here.
Listen, man, I'm only doing what my supervisor told me. I understand. Like, this is ridiculous, and I hate that I'm dealing with this shit. But you're gonna have to talk to the sergeant over there.
No, I'll be talking to the chief. Hey, chief, I'm sorry.
So this lieutenant calls the chief. And I think the chief tells this guy to move, but the sergeant comes back and says, don't move.
We got a situation over here. We got CPD won't let our guys out, and they're about to go to blows. I'm asking your CPD officer to back up his car, and he's saying that his supervisor told him not to let it.
And again, no one on our side is threatening.
We're having a tit for tat over here. Hold on. Roll down your window. Here you go. Talk to your chief, please.
So he hands him the phone, talks to his chief. It's hard if the chief says, yo, man, because here's what the chief's going to do. The chief's going to say, look, just move the car right now. We'll deal with this later. That's what he's going to say. Guaranteed. But the sergeant then tells him, don't move.
I know most of it.
Hey, Sergeant, we got it.
We're all standing on the wall in jail.
So burglary in progress, and the sheriff can't respond. Pesky citizens are getting screwed. These are your tax dollars. If you only vote for more taxes and more government and more cops, and you give up your guns, then you'll be safe.
Who car is here? Hey, move your car, bro.
So this sergeant ain't playing around. I think he would have arrested this dude, but the lieutenant calms him down. But I think this sergeant was like, no, we ain't playing this game. I'm fixing this shit. I think he'd have probably chanked the guy out and put him under arrest and moved the car.
Fantastic.
All right, well, I don't get who your sergeant is.
He was like, I don't give a fuck who you talking to. They go, what? Your chief? Who you talking to?
Hey, he's with the chief. Sarge, he's with the chief. He's with the chief. Sarge.
What's your name?
Give him a second. Give him a second. I hear you.
What is in the Sally board? Yes, sir.
Go ahead and back it up. Back it up.
So this lieutenant, if you guys didn't catch that, that was kind of in your face. He knows the chief told him to move. And he just wanted to say that to reiterate that I won. Catch that. That's very specific, and it's a very slight cop lingo that some of you may miss. He knows the chief told him to move. All he has to do is take his phone back, but he doesn't.
Give him a second. Give him a second. I hear you.
What is in the Sally board? Yes, sir.
Go ahead and back it up.
So as soon as he takes phone, go ahead and back it up. See, you're doing it because I told you.
Back it up. All right.
Hey, Fairbanks, no.
So the sergeant comes over, yo, why you moving? I told you not to move. Well, the chief just told me to move.
Stay right there, man.
Hey, Sarge. Now your sergeant over here telling him not to move.
His lock.
Chief said he's not moving.
So the sergeant don't take the phone. I don't blame him. I wouldn't take it. I don't know who the fuck you're talking to. I don't take phone calls from somebody else handing me phones.
We got to get somebody over here. We got to put this. This ain't respectful.
Hey, they got my guy locked in. What I got to do with the shit?
Look at this cluster. I freaking love it. I love it unless, you know, someone I care about is getting raped or robbed and I'm paying all these freaking property taxes and taxes every day and government's telling me how great it would be if only they had the guns and I didn't have a gun.
I don't want to fight. Everybody in.
I try to get through, and they immediately, halfway open it, shut it on me. And I hear through there's a deputy saying this behind the radio, that female officer's trying to get into the door. Do not let her in that door. Do not let any officer through that door.
From PD.
From the jailer. The jailers are saying that through their radio. So they won't even let us through the door. There's one person inside there, and now they booked the sheriff guys out. Now he's like screaming at us to move our vehicles. They won't even let any of our guys in. They won't book any of our guys.
People wonder why the crime rate's going up.
They won't even let us in to use the bathroom, nothing.
Now, when I first started this thing, right at the beginning, when they said they wouldn't take it, I don't have to book you in jail. I can write you a ticket and give you a court appearance. And normally you don't want to do that on felonies or violent felonies, because if you do that and they go out and commit another felony and somebody dies, they're going to go, why didn't you book him in jail? But now with the no bail policy, they get out any damn way. But I would have just said, you know what? I don't care what the crime is, write him a ticket. Oh, this guy's got a murder charge. Write him a ticket and let him go. And I would have just wrote all my in custodies the tickets and went, for the rest of the night, when you arrest somebody, write them a ticket on the scene. We're not booking people into jail. That's probably the way I would have handled it if I was the supervisor out there.
Nothing.
This is the. I think this is where.
This is it.
This is as bad as it can get.
No, it ain't nowhere near as bad. You guys ain't arresting each other and pointing guns at each other and screaming at each other. It can get worse, believe me.
We can't principle someone's crime, man.
This is as bad as it's.
It's pretty bad, dude. Because
This
is really
that
bad.
deputy was saying, "I'm about to arrest you for obstruction."
Yeah.
To me,
Yeah.
because this guy's got a call, but then my sergeant's telling me not to move.
Right. I have this.
And then when I started back in,
Now, if this guy had balls and he really didn't want to be there, I don't care if the sergeant's telling me not to move or not. I'd be like, you know what? I'm moving. If you want to write me up for violating your order, I'm moving my damn car. I'm not going to put somebody's life at risk. This guy's got an in-progress freaking burglary to go to, and I'm blocking his call. This is bullshit. I'm moving my car. Write me up if you want. That's probably the way I would have handled it with the sergeant, putting me in the middle, making me stand there for this bullshit.
he told me to stop and get him.
But then again, I was known as not being a team player and to get along and you know.
What
about arrested all of them for not doing their job?
Right. Okay.
This is
Well, if you arrest them, they won't let you in the jail to book them. What are you going to do with them after you arrest them? Carrying around all night? Freaking crazy.
Crazy.
embarrassing.
Yeah.
I really wish this is not my car right there, dude. I'm gonna leave the keys in there, dude. I really not wanting to be a part of to get charged with a crime, dude, for a stand, dude. I'm telling you right now, bro.
I'm transporting.
Possession Schedule 2, obstruction, and drug-related objects.
Okay, so I think this is a captain. I thought they flashed it up. I must have missed it. I think this is a captain from the sheriff's office.
So far, it's all felony.
Columbus Police Department. No, he's a captain from the PD.
Your cars, pull your people outside the car.
So I couldn't hear what he just told him to do.
Obstruction and drug-related objects.
So far, it's all felony. Get in your cars, pull your people outside the car.
So he says, get in your cars and put your people and pull outside the gate. So that means out of the sheriff's area, and I think he tells them to cite and release them, which is give them a ticket, court appearance, and let them go, you know, do more crime on the citizens.
Get in your car, pull your prisoner out the fence.
Let her go home. Write me a damn court date and let me go to court.
So this prisoner's like, hell yeah, I gotta go home. Write me a ticket. Shit, I got crimes to commit. Let me go.
All CPD prisoners at the jail, just see me out there on the, in between the street, between the building of the SO and the CPD. We'll have our meeting there.
Let's have a seat. Watch your head, okay?
It's sad, man. They doing this shit.
Watch your legs, okay?
Release with court summons, meaning they were cite and released. Give them a cite and release, give them a ticket.
He threatened to arrest me in Fairbanks for obstruction and in Lockhart, and also said he was going to ram the car. So. Oh yeah, he said he's going to ram the car. So I mean,
He's going to pass right by us if he ever sees us getting our ass beat on the street.
Rock bottom.
Wow, there's a lot of ponytail police in this agency. Damn.
Stop recording.
And of course, government comes in at the end with the perfect press release to fool the pesky citizens. The police chief and the sheriff said the agencies still work well together. How many of you idiots believe that? Raise your hand. That's because you're an idiot. All right, we'll end that there. A little earning the hate. More government failure. Remember, give up your guns. You don't need them. The police will protect you because the police and the government is good. Crazy.